Sure, my mic is unmuted. It is. Okay, everyone. So this is just an update on like my anime powers. It's not really getting enough traction for me to really do a full-fledged tutorial, but I will kind of run you over some of the stuff that's going on up there to make all this happen. But I don't know if I'll be doing a full-fledged tutorial on it. We'll see how much traction this video gets, and I'll go from there. I will be remaking the Iron Man suit tutorials so that you all can enjoy those, because I've kind of left you all in the dark there for the past couple months, almost a year. But 2020 has been a hard year, 2021. So without further ado, let's showcase these abilities. So as you can see, there's a lot more. These two aren't abilities. These aren't abilities. Don't worry about those two down at the bottom. But there's a lot more than there was last time you all checked in. That's because I get bored at 4 o'clock in the morning when I can't sleep and get on here and just do a bunch. Give me a Susanoo. So, y'all know the Amaterasu. It spreads, it burns. Anything it touches to a crisp. You all know the fireball. Let me get some test subjects here. You all know these two. I'm gonna get rid of the Amaterasu. Just summon some creepers. So y'all know fireball, right? Oh, and it can be curved. You can curve it by stepping to the side. Then we've got the Rasengan, which you can just activate, run at things, and just hit them with it. It does cause some explosion damage, even if you hit it against a wall. Same with the Chidori. You can just run into things with it, but be careful, because if you run into things before you pick up the item, it will destroy the item and you'll lose the ability. It's the big caveat to Chidori. Then we've got Itachi's Substitution Jutsu, where you can just get the fuck out of there. The get the fuck out of there jutsu. Then this isn't exactly water prison, because I know water prison is a circle, but that's really honestly the best I can do. And it just holds them for a short amount of time. As you can see, you can just hit them, use your jutsus, whatever. Ah! Wasn't supposed to happen. We've got Naruto's Rasen Shuriken. As you can see, it's not that fast moving, but it destroys everything, anyone and everything in its path. I just make a straight line of creepers here. Just use the Rasen Shuriken. Just destroys. And then I got Kamui, which is like a 50-50 chance of working. It seems to work really well with items, and I will show that off. But if I just Kamui this creeper real quick. Okay, you see I have the creeper in my Kamui. And there is a Kamui dimension. It's way up there, but it's night out, so you can't really see it. And if I re-Kamui, should be able to pull the creeper back out. See? It doesn't always work. And I don't know what causes that, and I've been troubleshooting it. But it does seem to work really well on items if you need just like a quick stash of your items. Like if you need to carry a bunch of valuables that you can't hold, you can just bring them, honestly, wherever. Just don't leave them out for too long or they'll despawn. You can just bring them back, which I thought was really cool. And I haven't made it to where you can Kamui yourself yet. That is in the making. I'm getting there. I'm gonna make it to where you can take yourself in and out of the Kamui dimension to do whatever you would need to do in there. We've got these two. No, give me that back. Okay. Then we got this one. By far is my favorite looking one that I've made. For sure. My favorite is probably, honestly, Amaterasu or Kamui. But this one definitely takes a close second. If I just use Onyx Chidori, you can hear and you can actually see that it's just crazy. Anything that I'm near will get electrocuted from the energy coming off of Onyx Chidori. So I don't even have to hit anything. I can just run by them and just electrocute them just a little bit. This especially looks good in third person. You can just see the energy just sparking out everywhere, and I love this. It is just a little bit loud though, but it works just the same as Chidori and Rasengan. If you just hit something or a wall, it explodes. As you can see. Then we got Majestic Destroyer Flame. Just shoots out a few fireballs that just do that. I couldn't really figure out an exact wall of fire, but I thought this was better than nothing. You just got a stream of multiple fireballs that can hit multiple enemies. And then you got Susanoo. I turn on Susanoo on the first person and sneak, or third person. You can see my Susanoo. And you do get resistance 5 while in the Susanoo. But be very careful because the Susanoo can still be broken and killed. Pretty easily actually, because it's just an armor stand. I thought it was really cool how it just allows you to... Ooh. I'm leaving my Susanoo behind. There we go. No. I was tired when I done the Susanoo. But that's all the abilities I've made so far, and I know they're all Naruto abilities right now. It's just kind of what I've gotten. Oh, I dropped my Onyx Chidori. Didn't mean to do that. Wait, how did I do that? Can I mimic that? I can mimic it. I dropped it again. I did it again. So if you move fast enough and do it right, you can drop your Onyx Chidori. And I guess it just kind of sits there. It's like a trap. If anything walks near it, it will be electrocuted to death. Or... Oh, I grabbed it again. Boom. It could explode. But that is all I've made for now. As you can... my Itachi saga is complete. I've got all the Itachi abilities. Except Kenjutsu. I don't know how I would do that. I don't know how I'd put somebody, or just a mob in general, in a Tsukuyomi. I've been thinking, but I can't exactly figure it out. She's Amaterasu. Just to clear out this place real quick. and fix up the arena. But that is the showcase for the abilities I have created so far. I don't believe I missed anything. I did, yeah. I didn't miss anything. Oh, but just a fun little thing you can do that I've realized is you can capture things with the water prison, which is kind of cool, and you can burn different jutsus with the Amaterasu. So if somebody, for instance, throws a Rasen Shuriken at you, you can always burn it. And it does die from burning. So just Rasen Shuriken Amaterasu, and it just burns it to crisp, like you would expect it to. As well, this is another thing you can do if you have water prison jutsu. You can just capture yourself the Rasen Shuriken, and it will hold it for a little bit, which just allows you to get out of the way, because it only goes in a straight line. But it does go for a while. You seem to be going for an awful long time there, Mr. Rasen Shuriken. Uh-oh. Activated my Susanoo. Burn. I missed it. Come back. You might break things. Burn. There we go. Just, oop. That's another thing. If you're going too fast, you can end up accidentally killing your Rasen Shuriken item. See, that's okay. This Rasen Shuriken is working correctly. There we go. Snag it. That's fine. But it's the same deal with the Amaterasu. Somebody use Amaterasu, you can just water prison jutsu it to try and keep the bats away from you, so you don't accidentally get burned from it. But the same also applies if you want to burn something. Just trap it and then use Amaterasu. There's some pretty cool combos you can do. Same deal with water prison, Rasengan. As you can see, I just destroyed that poor fool. Or gotta watch out for that chest, because it can cause some major issues. Water prison. Onyx Chidori. Boom. It keeps things still just long enough for you to do whatever you need to do. And you can always just like keep activating water prison to keep them trapped. You can kind of move things with it, but that's kind of the whole point I had with Kamui. If you wanted to like put this creeper somewhere and keep it, just Kamui it. You can build a little enclosure for it. And put it back. Put it in your little enclosure. Ah, see, that's what I was talking about. It's a 50-50. Sometimes the Kamui does not work correctly as intended. So you don't always get the mob back, which can be frustrating at times. But this can be used to like transport villagers and everything. I still don't know why that doesn't work 100% of the time like it should. But this is all the stuff that makes all this work. That's the chakra system, which I have not implemented yet. to where you need to use chakra to use all of these abilities. Oh god, I gotta disable Susanoo. There it is. Whoa. I'm just gonna disable Susanoo real quick. There we go. That is Onyx Chidori. This is Majestic Destroyer Flame. This entire bit here is Susanoo. This is... I don't want to... This is Kamui. And this is what I don't understand. Why don't I always get this back? Because if I just real quickly... do that. Kamui the Creeper. And now it is in the return state, which is really weird. 96. Do 94. If I just do that, the creeper comes to me. Okay, but if I use Kamui, does it go to the creeper? I fell off. There we go. Okay. And now it's in the capture state. And you can capture multiple things if you're fast enough with it. I have tested it. They all do work. You just gotta be a little careful. Because sometimes you can Kamui dimension yourself. See? I got both of them. And this is kind of really what I designed Kamui for like a survival standpoint. Just grab a zombie villager and just be able to take it anywhere is really handy. So if I just use my Kamui, see, that's what I'm talking about. It doesn't always work. It's very odd. I believe it is a thing with timing. I think that's a lot of it. Because if you just use it at a weird timing for the command blocks, it doesn't like to do the tagging. But it should be. That's what a big problem with these things are. Sometimes they aren't super reliable, which can be frustrating at most. Let's tag 1. It's a delay of 5, so... Okay. A delay 0 tick. And I'm gonna do this down below because I don't know if it may be like a distance thing of the mob not letting in once it's Kamui'd or what's going on. I bet there's so many things in my Kamui dimension right now. Yeah, see, it's what I mean. Like, it's not... Huh. There's the Kamui dimension, and there's my Susanoo. It's not very big, but it's here. There's a creeper that I just Kamui'd. Odd. I don't know. It acts very weird. So beware of Kamui. It's not always 100% gonna work. But that's gonna conclude this video. Just, I don't know, if you want to see this, if you want to see the tutorials, just tell me. Let me know. Because I don't know what y'all want. I can't read your minds. I'm not a mind reader. But that's all for this time. Bye-bye.